What is going on, everybody? Jacob here from the Nutrition Store, and welcome back to yet another episode of the TNS Top 3. If you've been following the series so far, you'll know that the TNS Top 3 is where I pick 3 movements that I find to be the most effective and my preferred for muscle growth with any given body part. And in today's TNS Top 3, we're gonna knock out hamstrings. Now, keep in mind, this series is based purely on not only my opinion, but also some biomechanical data and information that could make the argument to show these movements better and more effective than others. Another thing I want to put out there for hamstring specifically is that there is direct innervation of the hamstring muscle with the glutes. So the argument can be made that these hamstring exercises can also contribute to glute development, which we'll get to down the road. First off, my favorite hamstring movement has been the Romanian deadlift. The Romanian deadlift is simply keeping a straight back, going throughout a deadlift motion with more straightened legs, but not going all the way down and rounding our back. That would be a straight leg deadlift. The Romanian deadlift has, in my opinion, been one of the most beneficial activators of the hamstrings and even the glutes, and has really helped out my hamstring development and also deadlift development and progression there. It's not too heavy or taxing on the CNS like a deadlift or a conventional deadlift would be, so you have a good recovery and turnaround time, allowing you to complete other movements in the workout. Not only that, but the Romanian deadlift employs something that Mark Rippetoe is often referred to as starting strength, so it's development from the rip. You're not starting out in a closed down position like a squat would start out with. You're starting from the floor and exploding upwards. This is going to be great for athletic performance, and honestly, we could talk more about it with power cleans and snatches and such. My second favorite hamstring movement is, well, it's pretty simple, but it's the lying hamstring curl. Now, there's 2 variations of the hamstring curls you can find in most gyms, the seated and the lying. Now, while one activates more of the semitendinosus portion of the hamstring, the other activates more of the semimembranosus, which those are just 2 heads of the hamstring. Not sure if you guys know, but hamstring is technically called the Biceps Femoris, so it has 2 predominant heads. It's like the bicep of the lower body. I do love the lying hamstring curl, guys. Make sure that you slow down on the eccentric portion to get the most out of this for hamstring activation. My third and final favorite movement for hamstrings is going to be the Bulgarian split squat. Now, just like the step-ups from our previous episode, you'll know that this could have an argument in being more of a glute movement, and honestly, it could be a quad movement too, but I do find a very beneficial activation of the hamstrings from doing these on an elevated platform behind us. The split squat, not only being a great activator of the entire group of muscles in the leg, it also is a unilateral movement that can strengthen the iliopsoas muscles, aka the hip flexors, which we often get tightened up. I mean, we sit down all day. I mean, if you were seeing me right now, my legs would be like kind of, up, because we're compacting the iliopsoas there. Can't find my words. Anyway, guys, that has been the TNS Top 3, my preferred movements for hamstrings. Once again, I just want to reiterate that this was my preference. There's so many hamstring movements, there's so many quad movements, and none of them are going to be better or worse unless it's squats. You can't say anything's better than squats. Y'all have a great day.